Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Christian Braun is out there with Little General. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Out there with DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season? Brown is out there with Little General.
I like to see which teams get off to a hot start.
And it's Nikola Jokic.
Out of the game.
And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
To improve?
Here's Little General. Giddey defending. Little General the pass to Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Little General. Johnson outside. Hart with it. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
To the left wing. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. From outside the arc, a nice shot by Little General.
They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Pass to Cash. And he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Little General. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Brown against White. Brown the pass to Hart. No one near him. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Really left alone that time.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Little General. From deep. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Now, Giddey. It's White on the wing. Covered by Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Here's Little General following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. The long distance 3 is buried. And it's 6 points for Little General.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Jokic, number 1.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among bulls.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Here's Little General. Another 3 for Denver.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Cash. And the shot goes in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Jokic. 38 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
See the stats for Little General. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points a game last year, 7 assists and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
His nose for the ball has never been better, Greg, and his transition defense really stands out. If you get careless in the open court, that man will make you pay.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Cash. Defended by Hart. 4 on the shot clock. Ayton, the pass to Giddey. Rebounded by Hart.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Little General. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Ayton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Hart outside. The steal. Cash. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
A nice shot by Little General.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to Cash. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. new lineup here for the Bulls. On defense, the Bulls. Astanaji. And here is Murray. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Levine. Grant for 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
8 feet away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Yang. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Denver making a switch here. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-3 run. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Pass to Murray. Kick out to Levine. Pocket 4. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Over Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Money's checked in for Jalen Smith. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Williams has a screen for Henderson. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 8. Najee passes to Levine. Here's Little General. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points throwing up from outside here in the first. Henderson passes to Johnson. Williams a screen on Hunter. Johnson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Fourth, the Bulls.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The Nuggets shooting 47% from the field to start things off. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
Henderson outside. Johnson outside. Offline from the top of the key.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Murray, good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Williams. And the Bulls with another miss. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
We've got Johnson. Patrick Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Henderson. And it's Cash in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Here's Cash. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
Clock is at 3. Johnson from outside. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Here's Cash. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Cash. He's got 8. Back to Johnson. And the Bulls with another miss. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bulls trail by 5. Money passes to Henderson. Out to the right wing. Williams kicks to Johnson. Pass to Cash. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And he makes that one.
He saw a path to the rim and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
The Nuggets leading by 3. A baseline J. Little General. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Henderson passes to Williams. Fade away. Cash, no good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Murray down low. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Here's Cash. And it's blocked. To the wing on the left. 20 feet out. A nice shot by Little General. Little General's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver. Johnson outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Johnson. Out to Henderson. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. For 3, Murray, and that comes off the assist by Levine. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace. Do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Here's Cash. 8 points for him. Now here's Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes. Giddey's got 6.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Giddey. Johnson outside. Giddey finds Henderson. Giddey surveying the D. Out to Henderson. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls trail by 10. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Giddey.
I mean, a 6. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Here's Little General, covered by Johnson. Little General the pass to Jokic. Here's Little General. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Hart, he's checked in for Denver. And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 9. Giddey the pass to White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And White isn't just a perimeter threat. He also knows when to challenge defenses inside.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Denver?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
When White is in rhythm, he is a good all-around scorer and can carry the offense in stretches.
And he's good on the second. Here's Denver now. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Giddey with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Outside, White. A 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Little General. Can he keep it going? And that's off the glass and in. Little General's got 9 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Over in the corner, White. Over Brown. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Little General. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Cash. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Little General. Giddy defending. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Giddy finds White. Back to Giddy. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
That's the Little General. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the lob to the hoop. Stripped away. Now Brown. He has yet to score. They set the pick. Here's Little General. It's rebounded by Cash. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Giddy. Now here's Cash. Defended by Hart. Ayton a screen. Here's Cash. Denver grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early. Johnson kicks to Jokic. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Some solid defense from Ayton. Giddy the pass to Money. Ayton up top. Pass to White. Over Brown. And it's White missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Steps back. And stolen by Ayton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Hart. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Bulls trail by 8. Giddy the pass to Money. Back to Giddy. Let's go. And Brown pulls it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Cash. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now White. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that concludes the first half. The Nuggets on top, leading by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Certainly add some spark to their roster. Cunningham has been impressive. His size and length for his position is unmatched. And yeah, I like this guy.
Got that it factor, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Can pretty much plug him in any lineup, any scheme. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Giddey. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Keldon Johnson is out there with Josh Hart. And then it's Little General. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Giddey the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Outrunning the opposition. Ayton's got those long strides.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Little General. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cash has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Giddey. He's got 6. Out to White. 5 on the clock. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 6 points for Kobe White.
Aggressive on the interior. White takes the hit and completes the play.
Pass to Little General. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Little General's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Stolen. And here we go. All alone. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Ayton kicks to Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got 8 points.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Jokic powers down the alley-oop.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Launches it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And Jokic drops them both. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. You gotta like what Little General has done in this game.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding, and he ranked third in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now here's Giddey. He's got 8. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Lethal and pick and roll action. Ayton making them pay.
Here's Little General. Giddey defending. And stolen by Ayton. Giddey the pass to White. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Back to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Some solid defense from 8. Over in the corner, White. To Giddey. And here is Ayton. He has 6. Here's Cash. His 3-pointers off the mark. Denver leading by 10. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cash has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Giddey. Ayton sets the pick for Giddey. Ayton in the corner. Here's Cash. No good with the triple. Denver's got the point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Hart wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Cash. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Little General. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
To the inside. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jokic against Ayton. Jokic inside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
White, good.
Love the catch and shoot approach. I like when White makes quick decisions on offense.
Johnson outside. Hart with the screen for Johnson. For the 3. It's rebounded by Cash. Cash has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Cash, and he drops it in from the low post. 13 points in the game.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Hart outside. Here's Little General. Giddey defending. Little General can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to White. The tray. Jokic craps the miss. Denver leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Hart. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Chicago shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Fourth, the Bulls.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Murray outside. And again, Denver no good. Bulls trail by 6. Williams kicks to Henderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Over Buzelis. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Henderson. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Murray. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Shumshe's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Outside Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during this young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Levine. Now Hunter. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Inside for the tie. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Buzelis has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Here's Murray. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got money. Johnson is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Bruce Ellison at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Levine deciding where to go with it. Just a little general. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Goal shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. They retain possession. And Cash gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Murray against Johnson. From 15 feet away, the Nuggets with another miss. The Bulls with the lead. To the middle. Here's Cash. And he goes in for the dunk.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Murray with it. Shoots from the elbow, and that's good for 2.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Takes it inside. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Off target with his 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Levine kicks to Murray. Hunter with the screen on Johnson. 6 to shoot. Murray down low. Johnson on him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And there's the mental savvy of Murray, keeping one eye on the clock.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Johnson outside. Down low. Here's Buzelis.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Nuggets trail. Outside Levine. Murray outside. At the elbow. Jokic. Here's Hunter. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The offensive rebound. Murray, good. Here's Cash. On the wing, Giddey. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Levine. And it's Jokic in the corner. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. It's all in by the Bulls. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Yes! And the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside. Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
And the shot goes down. And it's 37 points for Little General.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jokic with the screen on Giddey. Little General can't hit.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Cash. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Got that bucket in no time at all.
There's Levine showing out with that high arcing jump shot from the corner.
The Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. There's the pick. There's the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To tie it up. The shot off that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Nuggets, Hart, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Johnson comes in for Levine, and Christian Brown subbed in for Jamal Murray. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The Bulls leading by 4. Now Giddey. Here's Cash. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. And that's 21 points for money. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Eaton. Here's Giddey beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the rejection by Eaton.
Lockdown rim protection from Aiden, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Here's Cash, defended by Hart. Jokic passes to Hart. On the wing, Johnson. Over Giddey. Johnson can't hit. Bulls leading by 6. Ayton, the pass to Money. Back to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Johnson against Giddey. And again, Chicago. No good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Another chance here, and that one is good.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
The Nuggets trail by 8. And we got a timeout from David Adelman. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Now Jokic. Johnson outside. Jokic a screen. It's deflected. Now here's Ayton. And here is Giddey. And he gets that one to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Too much. Jokic down low.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
White outside. Here's Giddey. Shoots it up. Johnson rips down the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Got it to go.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Ah, it's good.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Here's Little General. Giddey defending. And it's off.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
White outside. Ayton sets the pick for Giddey. Here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Count it.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now White. Now Giddey. Ayton, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Congratulations! He is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game,
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
Well, I think for the Thunder, they haven't brought their A game to begin this year. The important thing for them is not to panic. They have tons of time to move up in the rankings.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Jalen Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Doc in at the 2. And for Memphis, Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Smith. Then there's Edwards. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's SGA. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Edwards, the pass to Jackson. Four on the clock. Shoots. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
You really like how Williams puts the team first. Even as his star has risen in this league, he is committed to being unselfish.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And stolen by Edwards. On the break. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And now you see why those assist numbers for Williams have been climbing over the past few seasons.
Smith outside. Edwards against SGA. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Good D by SGA. Here's Doc. Oh, and Jack.
And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Doc. Johnson is out there with Russell. Then it's Williams. And it's SGA in at the point guard. The first one falls. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And he makes both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. Back to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
A very selfless player, Jalen Williams, putting the team ahead of himself.
Outside Jackson. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by SGA. Russell left side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Puts it up off the inbound. And that one's good. SGA. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Russell with a wide open look. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Up top, Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Edwards. Oh, good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen by Jackson. For three, Smith sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City, trailing by 4. Lets it go from 11, and that's good off the glass that time. SGA's got his second bucket tonight.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Here's Russell.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Memphis moving that ball around, and they're moving it up. Here's SGA. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now, here is Smith. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Jackson. Inside. And stolen by Russell. For the finish. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Pass to Edey. Smith outside. There's the drive. Fades. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Smith outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Coming off a terrific season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hartenstein's checked in for Johnson. Clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Smith. That 3 off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. From 11 feet away, rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. The Thunder leading by 7. Here is Doc. Last game he had 13. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pass to Edwards. Jackson looking it over. Edey with a screen for Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Shot from 16. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Jackson. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside, Russell. Hits it from 3-point range. Russell's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Peterson's checked in. Pass to Smith. There's the lob to Jackson.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Outside, Russell. Here's Peterson to the inside. Edey with the steal. Pass to Edwards. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Edey with a screen from Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Smith, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Good on the triple.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And it's in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Peterson. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. And here are the Grizzlies now. 6-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done. Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
To the inside, here's Hartenstein.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Got a hand on it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And it's blocked.
And tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Wells is out there with Morant. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then there's Andre Drummond. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Drummond finds Morant. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Sorber with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 12. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Peterson. Shot's good by Topic.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Memphis moving that ball around. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Nice move. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Peterson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Peterson's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. That one falls. And it's 7 points for John Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Walker comes in for G.G. Jackson. Johnson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Outside Williams from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Walker's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 16. Peterson the pass to Hartenstein. And here's Johnson outside to the wing right side. Topic kept alive. Pass to Peterson. The Thunder with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Peterson the pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Hartenstein. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 10.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
And the foul on Jalen Wells. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Doc, he's checked in for Topic. On the wing, Johnson. Hartenstein with a screen on Walker. It's deflected. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Peterson. He's got 5. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, J-Dub has the size and strength to work on the interior. That is nicely done.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
Edwards, he's checked in for John Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Second free throw, no good. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Smith. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. The kick out to Williams. No good, not a friendly rim at all on this trip now. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Smith left side. Takes it off the glass. Smith's got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Jackson. Picked up 27 points in the last win against Orlando.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
SGA finds Johnson. Back to SGA. Here's Doc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. John Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 4th, John Morant.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Morant. Here's Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando. Here's Edwards. Out to Morant. The baseline J. Sorber with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 23. Pass to Doc. Outside for SGA. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Out to Edwards. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Shoots. Walker with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Smith on the wing. 5 points in the game. Moran finds Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 6 points.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Pass to Doc. Back to SGA. Here's Peterson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Russell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Doc.
One shot.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Edey.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 11 points.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Here's Edwards, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Memphis, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots. Max on the first.
Free throw good, Edwards. Doc, he's checked in for the Thunder. That That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Basket counts. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Russell. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Out to Russell. Launches a 3. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jackson. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Russell.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that. Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. And that one drops for him. Edwards got 9 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, right now for the Thunder, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
Well, this is what we've come to expect. SGA playing with energy and attacking. I don't know how you contain him.
Yeah, tenacious, fun to watch, worth the price of admission. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Thunder leading by 21. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson is out there with Jalen Williams. And there's Doc. And it's Russell in at the center filling out the middle.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Kev.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Jackson. Here's Edwards. Offline from the high post. Down low, here's Russell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. Ends it from downtown. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Rim protection plus three-point shooting. Triple J gives you 2 things every team needs.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Edwards. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, 6'6" with excellent defensive instincts. SGA, one of the best shot blocking guards in the league.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Edwards with the screen for Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound. KBA's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Edie down low. Covered by Johnson. And another miss by Memphis. Now, here's SGA. T right on him. Russell, no good.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Smith wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Doc the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell left side. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Russell's got 6 in the quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Second, the Thunder. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Smith outside. Edwards with the screen for Smith. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Edwards against SGA. He gets that one. Edwards got 11 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's SGA. The shot from the low post is good. And the Thunder lead by 18.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11. Edwards looking it over. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Out to Russell. Fires the three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Pass to Jackson. Edie with a screen on Johnson. Taken away by Williams. Outside, Russell. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Free throw line jump shot. Out to Russell. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Smith outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Edwards against SGA. To the middle and stolen by Russell. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Over to the wing. Williams with the steal. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Edwards. High post, Jackson. Johnson's there. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein's checked in. And so it's Memphis with it. And stolen by Williams. Pass to SGA. Unloads from 9. Again, the Thunder score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Here's Doc. No good on the triple.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Outside Edwards. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul on Skinny. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Diabate's checked in, and Wells is subbed in for Smith. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Topic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Topic has got 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Morant with it. He's got 10. And finished off by Morant.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
That shot misses. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Smith is out there with Morant, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Smith dishes to Jackson. Pass to Morant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Peterson. Here is Doc. From 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Pass to Topic. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant to the inside. And that one is good from Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Morant left side. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Peterson from past the arc. Wells grabs the miss.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously. Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Down low. And Doc gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Topic. Pass to Peterson. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Peterson. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And that's
back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Thunder call timeout. So both teams changing it up here. The Thunder leading by 22. Johnson, the pass to Russell. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Edey with it. He's guarded by Russell. Jackson kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
To the paint, fades back. Johnson can't get it to go.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Edey. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Peterson grabs the miss.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And there's SGA on the assist by Russell. SGA's got 23 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Morant. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Again, the Thunder score.
Opportunistic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Morant outside. Back to Edwards. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
SGA kicks to Williams. Outside, Russell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle and stolen by Williams. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Edey with the steal. Poked away, and Memphis with another turnover here. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip heading out to the Bay Area to take on the Warriors.
And you know, for that Pistons game, that's one that I'm particularly curious about. Should be a fun matchup with the rosters those teams have.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Pass to Edwards. From the top of the key, Thunder with the rebound.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Here's Topic. That one goes in.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
My He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Peterson. Pass to Topic. It's stolen by Edwards. Now Edey. Memphis moving it around. Inside. Here's Sorber, guarded by Jackson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Thompson right side to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And Jackson throws it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Now Hartenstein. Here's Topic. To the paint. Sorber with the bucket.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Memphis has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Now Edwards. To the middle. And Thompson sends it back. Here's the teardrop. Shots good by Topic. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Zadorus, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the miss by John Morant. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's Peterson following the score by Memphis. It's Collins with the drive. Over to the left wing. Here's Topic. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Memphis with it. It's tipped from 13. Jackson misses. Here's Topic. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.